Just a quick little edit because I'm not sure if I mentioned this in the very beginning or not, but right away I want to say that I don't think Terry is coming out tomorrow, aka Friday, November 1st. Normally, when Nintendo releases a character or even does a direct or basically anything, whenever Nintendo does anything, they normally say something like the day before. They normally say, "Hey, we're gonna do a video tomorrow. We're gonna do a direct tomorrow." So that's what happened with like Hero. That's what happened with like the direct for that eventually Banjo was revealed for. That's even what happened. Like that's normally what happens. So that's my opinion on why Terry's probably not coming out. I was kind of waiting for Halloween just to see like will they say Terry videos coming out tomorrow or not, and they never did. So to me, it makes me think, nah, he's probably not happening. So yeah, but we're I'm gonna go ahead and let this be done now, and let's start the video. So yesterday there was a lot of talk about spirits in the spirit mode. Some of them being from SNK because there's been some trademarks for SNK spirits. These are supposedly supposed to come out November 1st, which would be tomorrow, which would be Friday. Um, and the thing is that people were saying, "Oh, SNK spirits will be in Smash on Friday. That must mean Terry also comes out on Friday." Well, the reality is that it's not likely that there will be SNK spirits for a spirit event on the same day that Terry comes out because new spirits will come out at the same time as Terry. I think this is just like a copyright thing. I don't think it really means anything, but if we do get SNK spirits tomorrow and we don't get Terry, I mean, don't be upset. But Terry will be coming in November, of course. Now, the question is, will he be early November, mid November, or late November? Usually it's either early or late, so that's what I'm banking on. I really hope it's early and not late because I'm ready to play as Terry. Honestly, I'm very excited and hoping I get to play as Terry soon. But something else to address is that people have been saying there's a private video for the YouTube or something. There's like a private video that must mean it's like the video for Terry. Sabi has been making it very clear on Twitter that there is no private video. Like the reasoning behind why there's a private video is not confirmed at all. It's literally just a like it's meaningless. It's nothing. So all the people have been using there's a private video as a lead is completely false. And he's also said he has no word or lead at all that Terry's coming out on Friday. So this is like pure speculation time, and I was gonna make a video yesterday, really excited because I was kind of like really under the impression for a good solid like 2 hours that Terry's probably gonna come out on Friday. The reality is that Terry's probably not gonna come out until much later. Um, some people are saying early next week. I could see that because again, that's like early November, and doing it on a Friday, that first day of November, just because it's the first possible day of November, that seems silly, especially because it's the day after Halloween. Excuse me. And not only is it the day after Halloween, but it's the day after Luigi's Mansion comes out. So Luigi's Mansion just came out as I'm recording, and I haven't even played it yet. It's like 8 o'clock on Halloween night. I haven't even played it yet, and I'm excited to play it. I already own it, and I don't think they're gonna do anything involving Super Smash Bros. DLC the day after Luigi's Mansion comes out. However, I don't see any reason why they need to be afraid of overlap for Smash DLC and Luigi's Mansion. One's just DLC, and one's a whole game, and the two communities might not even like. I don't think Nintendo would really care if there's much of an overlap there, especially since like the DLCs that's like more like Sakurai and Smash and their thing. So but I wouldn't think it would be the day after, to me, especially because normally when a character drops, there's a video. So now I'm going to talk about some boring shit, which is what happens between when a character is revealed, like what happens right before they come out. Because, so for Joker, basically nothing happened for like months and months and months. We had like no word on Joker at all. And pretty much every single time there was a Nintendo anything, we would be like, "Oh, are they going to talk about Joker? Are they going to talk about Joker? Are they going to talk about Joker?" Then finally, they announced a direct, and we're like, "Oh my gosh, they're finally going to talk about Joker." And then they're just like, they showed us like Joker's model like crouching only, and they said you're gonna have to wait to learn more about the 3.0 update, and we're like, okay. And then we got it, but when we got it, it wasn't like a big direct. It was just like a video just kind of came out, and they're like, Joker comes out tomorrow. Here's a video explaining everything about him. And we're just like, okay. So then later, eventually, they were like, Nintendo's doing a special video about Hero. And the video came out, and it's like, Hero's out today. Okay. And then the same thing happened with Banjo. They did Nintendo Direct, and they said after this, or they said, and Banjo comes out after the Direct. And if you watch the Direct all the way, at the end, we will see Sakurai talking about Banjo, just like he did for Hero. And when that happened, they showed a bunch of content. They basically shot all this stuff for the Hero video, where after they were done playing with Hero, they played all the stuff with Banjo, and then they showed all this content for Wave 3 stuff. So basically, it just basically showed how much Sakurai had like literally everything planned right then and there. So, which was kind of crazy, but it definitely seemed like Hero and Banjo were kind of done at the same time for like a huge batch, so then they could focus on what comes next. And it seemed like what they already had was like they already had Terry moving along, and I do believe that Terry won't be the same as Hero and Banjo, but let's talk about Hero and Banjo anyway. So with Hero, before he came out, which we already knew the month would probably be July. I think it was confirmed at some point. I don't remember if it was or not, but it was like he was in the summer and Banjo was in the fall. And I think some point someone said Banjo would be September, which made sense to me because then August would be between July and between July and September. So it would make sense. You could release a character in July, then release a character in September with a month in between. Then you could do that again. Have October go by, month in between, then November for the next character. So it makes sense. And usually the amiibos come out at that same length in between. And so what happened is that before Hero came out, they did this little. People found these little ads in 7-Elevens in Japan, and one of them showed Hero coming soon, and then Hero came out like literally a few days after. Same thing happened with Banjo. They said, "Oh, Banjo's coming soon," and we were like, "Okay, Banjo. It says Banjo's coming soon. There's gonna be a direct, so maybe the direct will say he comes out, soon as well." And he came out that day of the direct, so that was crazy. So we're still waiting for people to find those in Japanese 7-Elevens, those advertisements for the next Smash DLC, and no one spotted them yet. So we don't know if they're gonna do that again, but it would make sense, right? But it's not just that like Hero and Banjo, of course, they were done at like the same time, and everything between them's kind of been the same. Joker was very different from them, so we don't really know for sure like if those two were like a one-time thing for just those two characters. We don't know. But I will say something that is similar is that we got a big reveal trailer for both Hero and Banjo, and then later we got gameplay breakdown videos. I think Sakurai will come back and do a gameplay breakdown videos. Honestly, I think they're well received. They're fun. I think people like them. I like them a lot for sure. They definitely explain a lot about the character. Now, the Joker video definitely also explained a lot about the character. But honestly, I'd rather just have Sakurai do it. I'm no joke. I enjoy him talking about the characters more. And of course, it'll be cool to also see like little trailers for the Mii Fighter costume and stuff. And I don't know if we'll get the fifth character revealed or not, or if we're just going to keep it a big secret. But if they do this in between month thing where, after November, December is just no DLC characters, and then in January we get the last character of the pass, which makes sense since Sakurai said it might not end till February 2020. So he would have been right. And the last character, whoever it would be, could potentially be revealed at the Game Awards just like Joker was. So we might not get the next character reveal. We might have to wait till December for the final reveal, which if they do that, you see when they revealed Terry and he wasn't at E3, that's fine. You don't have to reveal Terry at E3. You can reveal Terry just at a random day because it doesn't matter nearly as much. But when it comes to a character being revealed at the Game Awards, I would really like to believe that that character would be a bigger deal. So whoever the final character could be would have to be something of a high caliber. So I'm not gonna. I really am not gonna start guessing characters because there's so many characters we could guess. And there's so many characters we could speculate, but um, obviously, I think basically is that if they don't reveal the character after Terry and they are actually going to wait, I think they will be revealing at the Game Awards because Nintendo always reveal stuff at the Game Awards. They just always do. I mean, Bayonetta 3 was revealed at a Game Awards before. Nintendo doesn't really save their best for, like, yes, they saved Smash for E3, but they don't always save their best for E3. So, we'll see what we get. We might see some really cool stuff for the Game Awards. So, we'll probably see the next character at Game Awards. So as far as when Terry comes out, I'm kind of waiting on more of those other things to show off Terry. The fun thing about Terry is that other characters with their trailers that like showed off the character with a CGI cinematic thing, they got a lot more time on screen than Terry did. Terry didn't really get a proper trailer at all. I mean, Terry has no trailer showing his gameplay at all. So what I think they're going to do is Terry might even get a new trailer, or they might extend his original trailer to show more, or something, and then show a proper gameplay breakdown right then and there too. Or they might possibly do a trailer that says Terry, and it basically picks up where the last one left off and shows Terry doing his normal gameplay stuff, and then at the end a new character comes out. Maybe they even say like, "Here comes a new challenger" or something like that. I mean, whatever, right? But basically, what I'm thinking is something like how Ken and Incineroar. No, I'm not saying the trailer will be like Ken and Incineroar, where Ken will be, or like it'll be Terry in the boxing ring or something like that. But what I am saying might happen is that the Ken Incineroar trailer showed Ken in all of his glory, and then Incineroar showed up later. So what I'm saying is we might see Terry because we already know Terry. We already saw a trailer for Terry, and so this new trailer could work for a trailer for both Terry and the new character, and then we get to see a full breakdown video for Terry, and then we also have like a hint of a new character. So that's something we could get. We could get something like that. But as of right now, Terry has no video like that really shows him off in a fun way. And then we don't have, because like Banjo and Hero both have their videos where that really showed off all their moves. And when it came for Hero, it basically told us nothing because we were like, how does he have so many fucking moves? Like it makes no sense. And then when it came to Banjo, it wasn't as mysterious, but it was like, oh, this video kind of shows off what he can do here and there. And then when Sakurai really showed the gameplay, that's when we got to learn more about the map. We got to learn more about the Wonder Wing mechanic and all that stuff. So for Terry, we really should get some sort of video because all we know, we didn't even get to see like an actual video. We just got to saw like a snippet of gameplay where it was like really zoomed in, of course. And Terry's just doing like two of his moves. He did Power Wave and Bare Knuckle. So like, we have nothing to go off of. We don't even know how fast he will move. We don't know how high he'll jump. He didn't even Sakurai didn't even like move at all. He just did like the two moves. So, what will his attacks look like? What will his smash attacks look like? What will his up be? What will all these moves be? All we know is that his special moves, he has two of them. And it's his two most iconic moves that everyone knew was definitely going to be in the game. And if I had to bet any amount of money, if I had to bet like $500, which don't take me up on this, I'm just saying, I'm just pretty sure that his Power Wave will be his standard B and his Bare Knuckle will be his forward B. I mean, it just makes sense. I mean, one is a projectile and one is a move that makes him shoot his fist forward. So, I mean, come on. There's got to be some sort of gimmick with Terry too, but that's not what this video is about. This video is just basically saying like Terry needs some sort of video that shows off what he can do before he gets a full-on breakdown video where Sakurai's just playing with the character. Of course, again, Terry doesn't have to be like Hero and Banjo. Hero and Banjo weren't like Joker. So there's a precedent here that it doesn't have to be all exactly how we think, you know. But Sakurai could just do whatever the fuck he wants, and he does all the time. So I don't know this video. I'm not really throwing out my hard reads because I don't have any hard reads. I just have like some theories that could potentially happen, and I'm kind of trying to stimulate a conversation. So if if some of these ideas have got anyone's brains working in a way that, if it's just like an idea they think is the most likely, an idea that they just think would be the most badass, as in like, will we see Terry and a new character? Will we see just a reveal video for Terry? Will we just see only one video for Terry? It's just Sakurai playing as Terry. Will we get something more like Joker, where we don't even get Sakurai playing as Terry? We just get a video that shows Terry's moves, and then it gets more in depth after the flashy trailer. Then the trailer starts going off one by one, kind of like how it did for Joker with the announcer guy back again. I don't know, I don't know. Um, but if I had to make my current read, my hardest prediction, I would say that we're not going to see the fifth character revealed at all, and that character will be saved for the Game Awards, and that fifth character will be a huge deal, whoever it is. And not only that, but Terry will get like a small, quick little video that will play before Sakurai goes to show Terry in depth. And of course, we'll get to see more of the stage and details about the stage, and then we'll see the Mii costumes. I think it's going to be like that, where it's going to mostly play out like the Banjo video, but with the difference being there will be a small little trailer showing off Terry in action, sort of like what we got with Hero and Banjo, but with less cinematics and more just kind of based on his gameplay, because we've already got a cinematic trailer for Terry, where it seemed like at the end of that trailer we should have got more gameplay like right there. That's what it seemed like. It seemed like it was time to see Terry in action right after he was revealed, but that's just not what we got. So yeah, no. So that's all this video is, just a little like video saying, kind of going over the facts, or just the going over what might be facts and basically trying to point out that yeah, probably not going to get Terry revealed on Friday, or probably not getting Terry coming out tomorrow. That would be crazy and really cool, but Nintendo doesn't really operate like that. So again, this video is kind of like I'm opening up to you guys. If you guys have any ideas or any cool speculation or anything that's like proven, not like, again, the privated video thing that like a lot of people were talking about on Twitter, that's just not real. That's just, there's no truth to that at all. So yeah, if you guys can, you guys know anything, that's cool. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one here. Keep it nice, short, simple. So I will see you guys on the next one.